Hi guys, this is Alyssa and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first ever YouTube makeup tutorial. So be nice to me. I know the lighting isn't that great. I'm working with what I got. Today I'm going to be filming a Valentine's Day smoky eye. I call it like a smoky eye. With a pop of color. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Anyways, so we are going to jump into the look. I already started out with foundation already applied to my face. The products I've used so far is Luminizer Primer, and it's Pores No More by Dr. Brandit. I got it in my BoxyCharm this month. And then after that, I applied the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I love this foundation. It makes my skin look very glowy. I'm typically a matte person, but recently I've found the Pro Glow and really like it. So next I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some color back to my face, because when you put foundation, it tends to make you look very bare. So I'm going in with the Wet n Wild contour sticks. I like to take these and warm up my face just to bring some life back in to my face. Love these. I'm going to go in with the Oaks on You and apply that to my cheeks. I like to get right underneath the chin, to contour my chin a little bit, and then I go with the darker one. Forehead, chin. This is a real technique. Foundation brush. I like to use this to blend out my contour. Okay, so usually people would conceal right now since they already have foundation on, but I like to work with my eyes, especially the top lids, if I'm using shadow first, and then after that I go in with concealer. So I'm going in with this, it's called Makeup Beauty Eye Primer. It's similar to the MAC ones that people like to use. I got it in my BoxyCharm a couple months ago, and I've really been enjoying this product. Kind of helps take out like any discoloration on the eyes, any of your veins. That way you have a solid base for eyeshadows. Okay, so now we're all nice and zoomed in. I am gonna set the eye primer that I just used with the Maybelline Fit Me in Translucent. I set my face with this. I also like to set my primers on my eyes with this. It's matte and poreless powder. I really like this powder because it doesn't have mineral oil. Powders that contain mineral oil, it's really bad for your skin. It's almost like taking petroleum jelly and rubbing it all over your face. It clogs your pores really bad. So I always try to look for powders that don't have mineral oil in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the translucent powder and just kind of set the primer that I just used on my eyes. That way it's not really tacky. So next I am going to go in with my Kat Von D. It's called Star Studded palette. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And that is called Heaven Knows. So this is going to be my base color. So I'm going to go in and just kind of put this all over the lid. It's always good to start off with a base color to any look. And then the other eye. This is pretty interesting filming a makeup application. Okay. So now we have our base. And I'm going to go in with a blending brush. This one is Marabella Eye Blender. I also got this in BoxyCharm. I've gotten a lot of things in my BoxyCharm. I really like the stuff that they provide in their boxes. So I'm going to take the brown from this star-studded palette that is right underneath the one we just used. That one is called Leather. And then we are going to take that right where our crease would be. I like to go a little bit higher because when I have my eyes completely open, if I were to put it directly in the crease, and once I have lashes on and everything, you wouldn't be able to see it. The brush that I'm using right now is a Morphe M433. Really love this brush, especially for doing crease work like this. We are going to take the same brush and go back in just to kind of blend out the edges. Focus more so on the edges, that way the color that's a little bit lower stays a little bit darker. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar. I'm going to go into this deeper burgundy maroon color. I don't know what it's called, unfortunately. I don't have the packaging anymore. If you don't have it, pick it up. It's definitely something that you could use for everyday wear. It has a lot of neutral colors in it, and they do have a little pop of colors here and there in this palette. And not to mention, it smells like chocolate. It smells really good. Okay, anyways, so I'm going to take this dark burgundy. I'm going to go in the outer corner with this. So this is just going to make it darker on the outer corner. So, anyways, on my channel, I kind of want to have a little bit of everything as far as makeup goes. I know not everybody is advanced in makeup, and that's perfectly okay. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, I would love to teach like beginner stuff as well for women that don't know how to apply makeup. They've never been taught. It's something that they want to be able to do, even just if it's an everyday simple look. Just learning how to simply apply the product. I'd love to do beginner stuff too. I think it's important to reach those who want to learn the basics of makeup that don't know anything about makeup. Sure. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the lid. I'm going to use a Morphe brush. Unfortunately, this Morphe brush doesn't have a number on it, so we're just going to, it looks like this. It's like a flat brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up some on my brush, just like this. Very dark and romantic color. So after you pick up the color, you are going to want to take a setting spray. This is called Spray Set Go. You can use any setting spray that you have. This is by Project Beauty. I got this in BoxyCharm box too. And I feel like everything that I'm using today is from BoxyCharm. I'm going to spritz it and then apply to the outer corner of my lid. Ooh. Okay. So we're going to put it in the outer to mid section of the eye. And just kind of keep packing that on. I want it very, very vibrant. I'm going to re-spritz my brush. I think it'll be perfect for a Valentine's Day look because you're still adding in a pop of color, but you still got that sultry, smoky going on. Now we're just going to blend the edges of that out just a little bit. This is a Luxie 207T. I got this in a BoxyCharm box as well. I know I've gotten everything in BoxyCharm. I'm telling you though, BoxyCharm is really, really, really good. A lot of the products that I've gotten from BoxyCharm, I've not only loved for myself, but I've also been able to use it for my makeup tray case for when I do client products. And the thing that I really love about it too is it's affordable, and they also provide high-end stuff in the boxes as well. If you have not heard of BoxyCharm, go check them out. They're really good. I left this bottom section alone, but a little bit more towards the crease I started blending it upward. But now let's just finish these bad boys up. And just so you guys know, don't ever feel like you have to have the most high-end products. You know, just start off with what you got and make it work. You can make anything work. So I picked up this pink shade called Alien from the Vice palette from Urban Decay. I'm going to put that in the inner corner of the lid where we left that gap. Just like this. I'm just kind of working that over towards that burgundy color that we picked up, just to kind of start blending it in together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up that 237 Luxie brush and just kind of blend these two together. That way there's no harsh lines. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and go in with concealer. This is the concealer I really like. It is the NYX HD Studio. I've been wearing this for the past 4 years. I love it. It's matte. I don't like concealers that cake up underneath. This one definitely does not do that for me, especially once I set it. It does not move. And I like to go in with a few shades lighter just to kind of highlight that under eye. And then I'm going to go in with my Airspun loose powder. I take the back of my beauty blender. And then what I do, once I have it on the sponge, is I like to top off that excess powder. That way when you put it underneath to set the underneath part of your eye, it doesn't get all cakey because you just dipped it and your sponge is wet and it kind of makes this like cakey texture. It takes all of that off. Okay, so I am going to go in and set my whole face with my Fit Me that I used on my eyes earlier. This is a Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number. I'm just kind of setting everything. I like to set my face with matte powders. I feel it works the best for me. I tend to get oily, so it just kind of helps keep everything in place. So now we're going to go into the lower portion of the eye. See how that all connected to the top part? We'll go back into the lower part in a little bit. Let's get some liner going. I like to go in with a flat eyeliner brush. I feel it works the best for me. I'm able to get a really precise line. Since I have so much going on the top lid and it's very smoked out and I got that pop of color, I am going to make the line a little bit smaller because I'm also going to be wearing some dramatic lashes and I just don't want my eyes to be just too much. Okay, so I've got the e.l.f. flat liner brush. I'm just going to go along the top part of my eye. So I just went in and did my top eyeliner. I used the Maybelline Eye Studio Black. This is my favorite black eyeliner to use. It's very dark, it's matte, and it stays very long. These are Flutter lashes. They're called Captivating. Flutter lashes makes very good lashes. So now I'm going to apply some glue to these bad boys. I have the Ardell Lash Grip Adhesive Glue in black. So now I am applying the glue. It's so much easier to put lashes on if you let the glue get tacky, because then when you actually stick it on your eye, it's not slipping and sliding because the glue is wet. once it gets tacky, you can set it on your eye and it's not slipping around, and you can kind of adjust it to how you need to. So I'm going to let those get tacky, and while those are getting tacky, I'm going to curl my lashes. But anyways, these lashes are very flirty. I think they'd be perfect for a look like this, especially for Valentine's Day. It's about love and the whole flirtiness. So yeah, flirty lashes for a flirty eye. I'm just waiting for them to get tacky. Okay, so I just went off camera to put my lashes on. And I'm now going to go back into the lower to darken that up just a little. I have to say, filming my first tutorial wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Now I keep messing with my ponytail, sorry. You know, I was a little nervous, but I'm sure with the more videos I film and everything like that, I'll get more comfortable with talking to the camera. It's definitely an adjustment. But anyway, so we're just going in with a darker brown to kind of deepen up the lower lash. It is so important to blend shadows when you apply them to your eye. You never want to see any harsh lines. You always want everything to just look soft. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my no-name brush. I'm going to go into the color called I Don't Know, because I don't know the name of it. But I'm going to go in with this one. We are going to bronze up the face. Let's kind of go into the temple area. Just want to add some life back into the face. Go into the forehead. I love to bronze the forehead. Okay, so now that we got that done, we are going to go in with blush. This is a no-name blush brush as well. I have some of these. I actually have a lot of random brushes that are no-name. But this is the Pink the Town blush. I just bought a new one. I recently ran out of my old one. Love NYX blushes. If you need something affordable, NYX has great products. I use a lot of NYX products. So I'm just going to go on to where I kind of put that bronzer and just kind of brighten this up a little bit with some blush. This is a random brush. You can just take a random brush for your face and just kind of blend everything together. It's very important to blend everything in very seamlessly. That way we don't have any harsh lines on the face. So as you see, we have color back in our face. We don't look so dead. So now that we got the face done, I'm going to go in with the setting spray. The same setting spray that I used earlier for my lids. I'm just kind of squirt this. Let that dry. And now I'm going to go off camera and do my eyebrows. And I'm pretty sure you're disappointed because there's been a lot of people that have wanted me to do an eyebrow tutorial, but that is going to be my next video. And we're back. So now I'm going to go in with mascara. Just going in to the lower ones. And then I'm going to kind of go underneath. I don't like to put mascara completely on false lashes. I mainly just focus on mine. So I focus on the lower part of the lashes. That way I get more use out of my lashes. I can wear them a lot longer if there's no product put on it all the time. Anyways, so now that we got that done, eyebrows are done, eyes are done, face is done, we are going to do the lips, and then we're complete with this look. I'm going to go in with two lip liners from NYX. I'm going to go in with brown, and I'm going to go in with Nude Truffle. So what I like to do with lip liners is I love going in with browns, especially because I use a lot of mauve tone lip colors and nudes. Those are my favorite, my go-tos for looks. I always like to go in with a brown liner because it actually contours the outer rim of your lip. It contours your lips and makes your lips look bigger. So especially once you put the lip color over it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I know it looks kind of funny. I look like a chola and everything. Yeah, it looks funny. But anyway, so what it's going to do is going to contour the lip when you put the actual color over. I think I'm going to mix 2 liquid lipsticks today. I've never tried these before, so this is my first time. I am using these Superstay Matte Ink by Maybelline New York. Superstay Matte Ink. Superstay Matte Ink. These are the colors I'm going in with today. I'm going in with Poet and Driver. The numbers are 60 and 55. I'm going to start with the more nude color first and then go over with the more pink mauve tone. I love to mix lipstick colors. I always do. I never just wear one color. I'm always wearing like 2, at least 2. Okay, so color number 1 is on. And we're going with color number 2, which is right up my alley. Love colors like this. Okay, sorry, we had a little mishap with the SD card. This is like my 5th try trying to record this. So I'm going to go in with the lighter brown. It's called Nude Truffle. And I'm just going to contour the lip a little bit. Top corners. Then I'm going to go in with a gloss. I like mattes because it keeps the lipstick color intact. But I love going in with glosses over my mattes. This is the gloss from Fenty Beauty. It's Rihanna's line. This is the only shade she put out. It's very glossy. But I just went ahead and popped that onto my lips. And that is it. We have finally completed this video. So this is the final Valentine's Day look that I came up with. Thank you for tuning in with me today to watch the look that I came up with. I hope you liked this tutorial. And if you aren't yet, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. I will have lots of content coming your way here pretty soon. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this tutorial. Subscribe to my channel. Please share. It only takes a few seconds to hit the share button, so please share this. But until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Take 94. Action.
Thank you, cameraman.